So a superhero story. And this young gentleman, a nurse, just like you and me, has done some amazing things. Is an amazing nurse. And I say is an amazing nurse just because he saved his own life. And this nurse is in Australia. He lives very far away. He works very, very, very far away from any major hospital. The man got a heart attack. And during this heart attack, he got it himself. He knew what was going on. The sweats, the pain, the chest pain, the armor, the radiation. He had all the symptoms. And he saved his own goddamn life. Let me give you some background, because this is just too much for me to understand and handle. I can't even comprehend. So a nurse stationed on Australia's isolated far west coast experienced chest pain and dizziness signs of heart attack. But he was almost 100 miles from the next nearest medical facility. The 44-year-old worked at a nursing post in remote Coral Bay, more than 600 miles from the nearest major city, Perth. When his heart attack symptoms began, the unnamed nurse gave himself an EKG. He quickly emailed the results to the ER physician using the Australian Emergency Telehealth Service. The EKG showed a complete heart block. And for those who don't know what a complete heart block means say your prayers, good night, bye-bye. If you are not in reach of some kind of medical help, you are a goner. You better call your friends and say, Mama, I love you, because you are a goner. Alright? So that is what a complete heart block is. It doesn't actually mean that, but 90% of the time, if you don't have medical help near you during a complete heart block, you are indeed a goner. That is insane. 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 So he set up his own IV line, including clot busters and painkillers. He also attached his own defibrillator pads and prepared adrenaline, plus 2 drugs needed to correct irregular heart rhythms, the report said. This is insane. This is insane. This is all alone in an isolated town by himself, just hoping to someone, to dear Lord, that someone's going to come help him. But while he's doing that, he's putting his own paces on. He's setting up the syringes, putting the epi there, getting all the morphine, whatever he needs, he had to set up for himself. So the nurse was airlifted. After all of this stuff, the pain went away, the symptoms went away. He had enough time. All of the work that he did to himself gave him enough time, literally enough time, for other medical healthcare providers to come by. The nurse was airlifted to a cardiology center in Perth, where he went on to receive a stent and some drugs to help him manage the thing. And then just to end the story, a doctor that was reporting this story, he said, and he made it a big note to understand for people out there. All right? And I am going to quote him because I think this is very important to know. I know this sounds like a superhero story, like he basically fought for his own life and he survived, which is actually what happened. But to make sure y'all know and understand, do not try to watch a YouTube video and do this on your own. Heart disease is still the leading cause of death and requires expert attention, said by Dr. Cindy Grimes, chair cardiologist. So remember, as cool, as amazing as this gentleman is, this is not something you should try. This is not something you should attempt. In fact, if any of these symptoms ever happen to you, do not start getting ready your own EKG. Just do what you need to do and call 911. Get your bum over to a hospital ASAP. ASAP.